Hey, you ready to see the Red Eye Garage winter project? It's right behind me. Here it is, but the real question is, what is it? It's still pretty much in concept mode. I just have it mocked up here in the shop to try to get my juices flowing, but I kind of have a rough idea of what I want to turn into. So let me kind of walk you through the specs as it sits so far. The frame is an early CJ5 from the late 50s, early 60s. The front axle is a Dana 30, and as you can see, it's already right at home. Leaking like all Jeeps. You may recognize the power plant. It's the L134 that used to be in the rotary Jeep. And I think one of the most interesting components is this truck cowl. I drove down to Maryland and picked this up, and I actually thought it was a Model T. It's how it was listed, with some very poor photos, and I just took off and went and got it, and turns out even though the guy I bought it from gave me this really cool original Ford brochure, check this out, dated November 1930. It even has some handwritten notations in here. Check it out. I don't know if you can see that. $509 with a rumble seat, written in cursive, and then another price of $575. So this is a very old Ford brochure, but this is not a Ford body part. It is a GM. So I've done a lot of research, and it looks to me to be 1915 to 1922 Chevy 490. is the closest thing I could find. It's got a lot of really neat woodwork, and the metal itself is actually in really good shape, which will really speed up the process. It fits the frame width of the CJ5 perfectly. It's 29 inches to the bottom corner, and I have a GPW grill sitting on here. I have some Model T hoods. I'm probably going to graft something together and modify the Jeep grill, because it's still got to be a Jeep, but it's going to be a bit of a mutt. One thing that's really cool about this old truck cowl is this swing-out windshield. So it's a two-paned louver swing-out windshield, a lot like a CJ2A, and it's actually in really good shape and is pretty much complete. So very thick glass. I'll be taking that out, probably put Lexan in there. Moving back, we have the SM420 4-speed with a 7-to-1 first gear. That's what was in the rotary Jeep as well. So this whole drive chain has just been sitting in the shop waiting. So we got a good granny 4-speed and the Spicer 18. And then if you notice, a little surprise sitting on top here is a brand spanking new set of X98 5-to-1 gears. I'm planning on running 488s in the axles. So this combo with the 5-to-1 gears will give me 170-to-1, which gives me the option to run real big tires. Continuing on back to the rear is a 30 spline, one-piece flanged axle Dana 44 offset. So this is kind of the holy grail for flat fender people, because it's a direct bolt in with the big heavy fine splined axles. So this will be my rear, and I have another one under there for spares and an extra Dana 30 out front, so we have some extra parts in case things go wrong. I have a few other surprises that we'll be adding to this as I start working on it, but I wanted to give you guys a quick tour. This project obviously has a long way to go, but I wanted to show it to you in the beginning stages. I haven't really done a whole lot to it yet. I sandblasted the frame and started repairing some things, but most of the time so far I've just been getting all the parts out and mocking it up. So the goal of this build is something really light and simple, easy to work on, and capable on the trail. And what I really wanted to emphasize here was what you can build with just junk laying around, no special tools, just using parts either off a marketplace or stuff you have under your workbench or stuff you can get from a friend. You don't need a lot of money or know-how to build something that's really fun and unique. That's really all I have for you today. Let me know what you think of the new project. Follow along through the winter as I chip away at this thing, and I'm excited. I hope you are too. As always, thank you for watching. Catch you later.